Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Let Them Trade, shall we? This is going to be an early look at the demo of the game, and it has just such a charming appeal to it. And it's about building trade routes and setting up successful and profitable industries, and let's give it a shot. So we're going to learn the basics. Let's go. Greetings. Welcome to Let Them Trade. I am the king, your monarch and sovereign. This clever little fellow on my shoulder is my most trusted advisor, Mr. Nuts. I see him. Mr. Nuts says, squeak, squeak, squeak. Well said, Mr. Nuts. Yes, I've big plans to grow the economy in my domain, but can't oversee everything personally. Feasts and balls are just so time-intensive that I hardly find the time to do much else. That's why I'm looking for someone who is as hard-working as I am, and you look like just the right person. Let's learn how to play. Up at the top right, you'll see the main quest, side quests, and milestones. You'll be rewarded handsomely for completing these tasks I set you. Side quests and milestones are optional, but main quests must be completed to finish the scenario, so do pay attention. Firstly, let's learn how to move the camera. For extra information, click the arrow button to view the quest description. Okay. So we just need to use WASD and that'll do. And we can pan forward with mouse, and we can rotate like so. And we can also rotate with the middle mouse button, and we can zoom in and out. I do love that this is like, you see that there's the Let Them Trade board game over there, and we're kind of like playing in this game and this. I mean, look at this awesome board game area with these bay windows, the sleeping kitty, the bowl full of apples, and I suppose a giant acorn. That's great. And R resets to rotation, and P resets to position. Perfect. All right. Cities are founded by first placing a city center. Select the city center in the Basics tab of the Build menu and place it on the highlighted tile. Okay. So this takes 10 wood or 10 turns. Ooh, 1,000 coins. Yikes. I built it. And build a new city for potatoes. Wait for the construction to finish, okay? I built one city. Do I need to do anything else now? Road, bridge, okay. I guess I just have to wait. Game speed 1. Is time passing? Yes, there, the progress bar is going up. I can speed it up with like F3, okay, great. Now that you have founded a new city, you can place production and residential buildings on neighboring tiles. Start by placing 2 potato farms on green fertile soil tiles and 2 peasant homes. You may hold down left shift to place multiple buildings. Okay, so peasants, potato farm. So let's put these here. 1 and potato. And then homes. I want to give them beachfront property, is why I did that. So it's like set up like a board game, but then it has like a real-time element, obviously, which would be tricky to implement at a board game. Do you see the little guys with carts transporting resources to the building sites just then? Those are the city transporters. All resources must be transported from where they're produced to where they're consumed, and the transporter are responsible for doing so inside the city. When you're about to place a building, you'll see arrows which indicate the distance which will need to be traveled by transporters. A city has only a limited amount of transporters, which means that the bigger the city gets, the farther the transporters will need to travel, and the more difficult it will be for them to keep up. You may have noticed that there are some gray unexplored tiles to the northeast of the castle. You can click on the scout icon above the knight in your castle Then set the flag next to the unexplored tiles to have them reveal it. Okay. So it's a little bit, you know, like Civilization in that way. I mean, obviously with the hex tiles you feel that, but I'm going to have my guy go check it. There he goes. Sir Gawain. Watch out for the Green Knight, buddy. Chop your head off. Alright, I don't need to build anything else, I suppose. Looks like they're done. They live there. Potatoes are coming in. He's scouting it, I guess. He did it. Great. You have found a forest tile. Let's found a new city next to the forest tile. Okay. Let's do that. Basics. City right there. Most resource buildings need to be placed on a specific type of tile to work. The lumberjack must be placed on a forest tile and will then produce wood. Like all production buildings, the lumberjack require inhabitants to work there. In this case, peasants. So don't forget to build a peasant home in your new city as well. Okay. So, I guess we'll build a lumberjack right away. And the peasants can live... you see how if I build it here, it's less travel time? Seems better. And I'll just go to the fastest speed and wait for this to happen. You know what? Let me select my knight. I don't know. I guess he's going home. I was going to say you can scout that if you want. Maybe he has to go home to rest or something. There he goes. Inhabitants have needs and wants, and this is reflected in the resources they consume. If the inhabitants' needs are met, they will remain in the city, but if not, then they will become unhappy and move out. It may take a while for a new inhabitant to move again, meaning the city will have a smaller workforce available in the meantime. The resources are broken up into two groups, basic and luxury. Basic resources are the more important, and if these are missing, then inhabitants will be very unhappy. If both basic resources are provided, then inhabitants will no longer move out and will fill all slots of the residential buildings, meaning the city has a full workforce available. Luxury resources provide extra happiness, but are not enough if the basics are missing. Besides making sure that inhabitants don't move out, happiness is also important because inhabitants provide money to the city. Depending on their happiness, the happier the population, the more money a city will have to trade and purchase goods. Okay, so we need to be connected. Now that you have two cities, they will begin to trade with one another. However, traders will not move very quickly over normal tiles. You can speed them up and make the economy more efficient by connecting the castle and all the cities with roads. So let's do that. I'm gonna slow the game down. Actually, can I space it? Yeah, I'll pause it. I'm gonna go basics, and we're gonna just build some roads. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, connect that. And build roads. There we go. And they're complaining that we don't have any wool. Oh, let me, basics roads. Do I need to actually do that, or is that okay? Yes, we got it. Alright, they want wool. Demanding, aren't they? Alright, so you could see they're, looks like they're selling some potatoes to the castle, I guess. Okay. Did it. Each city has its own budget, which it will spend on buying resources from other cities. It will also sell resources which it overproduces. Therefore, the prices of resources in the economy are determined by supply and demand. Managing the production and flow of resources in the economy, and therefore indirectly managing the prices, is vital for success. This is because every trade you levy a trade tax of 25% on both cities. This is your primary source of income. Try to build an economy where cities are specialized and must import many resources from one another, but beware of monopolies, as they may drive up prices and make the economy inefficient. Oh boy. You could see the market price of a resource in the global resource overview in the top left of the screen. If you click on a resource in the global resource overview, then you will switch to the focus mode. Here, lots of additional information will be available, including global production and consumption for that resource, as well as displaying which cities are trading and with whom. In our little economy here, the first city will produce potatoes and buy wood, and the second city will produce wood and buy potatoes. Let's watch it in action. Yes, so they're making the lumber, they're making the taters, and they trade amongst themselves. So you can see wood's coming here, and I don't know if this is the money is like just a tax I'm collecting. As I mentioned before, transporters move resources inside a city, whilst traders move resources between cities. A city has only a limited amount of either of these, meaning they can get overloaded if a lot must be moved at once. Cities can be upgraded, increasing the number of traders and transporters they have at their disposal. City upgrades can be applied at any time, provided you have the required coins and resources. Let's try it out. Select one of the cities and select the main tag and click the tab and click the up arrow icon. Okay. So this is the castle. So I guess if I select this, wait. Here we go. We can upgrade them. I did it. So they're working on it. The castle keep I can't upgrade. I can upgrade them too. I have the money. I'm doing it. Even though they didn't ask me to, it's happening. Taters. Castle keep. Alright, so we're just kind of waiting here. I'm going to speed it up. Very good work. You've finished the first part of the tutorial. In part 2, you will learn about researching more advanced buildings as well as upgrades and modifications. I'll see you then. Great. Greetings, my dear subject. After such a good showing last time, I've decided that you have promise, and to teach you another thing or two, today we'll be learning about research, upgrades, and modifications. Before we start, however, we need to solve a little problem. I've been siphoning off a few coins from the infrastructure budget here and there to pay for my birthday party preparations. In times of austerity, a strong leader must make tough decisions and set priorities. You understand. Sadly, this has led to some minor unintended consequences, such as the complete and utter dilapidation of the kingdom's bridges. Okay. So we need to connect the cities with roads, but we got water here. Do you see that the roads over there leading to the shore, the bridge connecting them, has collapsed, and now the two towns can't trade. Let's connect them again before we get started. Select the bridge in the Basics tab of the Build menu and select the two tiles you want to connect with a bridge. Alright, so I want like that. They did it. Very good. Now the cities will trade again. Whilst wood and potatoes are nice, we also want to produce other resources. For example, planks are a resource made from wood at the sawmill, and they're required to build most buildings. However, before you can build a sawmill, you must first research it in the research tree. Research is done at the castle. Normally you must build the research center yourself, but I'll construct it for you today to help speed up the process. Wonderful, thank you. There it is. Open the research tree in the top left corner of the screen and click Sawmill to begin researching. Your castle will send traders to purchase the required resources and transport them back, where they'll be converted into research points. Don't forget, you also pay market prices. If a resource is expensive, it will cost you. So we need a sawmill. There we go. We're doing it. And I'm just going to speed it up and watch my people from Sergeris go. They're making wonderful progress on the research. Look, you could see him down there. That's awesome. Great. Now the sawmill has appeared in the build menu. Place it down in one of your cities. Okay. Peasants sawmill. Well, we should put it by the one that gets lumber. So this is peasant home, potato farm. Okay. So then let's build the sawmill, like, right by... You could see if the line is too long, it starts to get yellow. I feel like that's the best. There they go. Somebody's going to build it. By golly, it's being constructed right before our eyes. Look at it going up there. Magnificent. Besides researching new buildings, it is also possible to research new upgrades. Once unlocked, these will allow you to select a production or residential building and upgrade it to a new level, improving its functionality and providing other benefits depending on the building and level. Let's try it out on one of the lumberjacks. In the research tree, select the level 2 icon above the lumberjack to begin the research. Okay. So, in the research tree, we're going to go to level 2 right there. Great. There they go, collecting the resources. Our money is evaporating. That's okay. The planks are going in. Now, this is a good question. Can I build a road? Like, I was just wondering, yeah, I could build it right through. That should help. Good. 20% output. Okay, from... Sweet. And... Oh, I think I researched the wrong thing. Lumberjack, level 2. Whoops. Let's just pretend I didn't do that. You can watch them here, though. Look at them. They like have a telescope. They're like, okay, we're doing here serious research at this picnic bench. I think I still need a road. Upgrading a lumberjack to level 2 will increase its output by a good amount. To apply the upgrade, select it and click the up icon. Oh, okay, right. I'm going to build a road, like, there. And then, actually, I'm going to build another road there. Why not? Okay, now I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to right-click. I'm going to select, this is a lumberjack. We'll just upgrade it. We can upgrade this one, too. Whatever. Let's get wild. And I can upgrade my sawmill. I did that mistakenly, why not? In addition to allowing you to level up your buildings, researching upgrades will also unlock modifications. Modifications are different to upgrades in that they can be turned on and off at any time at no additional cost. Modifications are unique to every building and come in different types. Some provide bonuses depending on neighboring tiles, some change the building's inputs and outputs, and others change how many and what type of inhabitants may work or live there. Both production and residential buildings have modifications, but for now, let's test out the Forester modification for the Lumberjack, which was unlocked when you researched Lumberjack level 2. Select a Lumberjack and click on the Forester modification to activate it. Okay. So, I need to activate the Forester in the Lumberjack. Here it is. +1 peasant slot and 50% output. Great. Very good. Last but not least for today, let's look at buying resources at your castle. As you may have noticed, if set to auto-buy, your castle will send out traders to automatically purchase resources from the research center and other buildings. In the Resource tab of the Castle UI, you can set the target storage amount for each of these resources currently in the economy. When you toggle on Auto Buy, and depending on the amount you set, the castle will automatically buy or sell the selected resource. This may take a little while, as the castle will negotiate a fair price for the cities, which takes time. If you want to speed this up, you can use the Direct Buy functionality. You can access Direct Buy in the Resource tab of the Castle UI. When selected, a list of cities and their offers will be displayed for a particular resource, allowing you to instantly purchase or sell at the listed price. Whilst this method is fast and convenient, the price will not be as good as when allowing the castle to haggle a price for you. Alternatively, you can access Direct Buy in the city's Resource tab, showing you offers from that particular city. So, try any of these methods now, either Auto Buy or Direct Buy, and purchase wood for your castle storage. Alright, so we're going to go to the castle. And I'm going to go to wood, and I'm not going to... This is buy or sell, and this is trade with other... So I'm going to go ahead and bump this up to 60. Good. Let's see how long that takes to get. Let's watch them go. Let's see if they start filling it up. They got to haggle, but we're trying to save some bucks. Let's see if actually that happens. I don't know if I told them to haggle, but I don't know if they're really doing it. Maybe I didn't tell them to haggle. You know what? I don't think I did. Let me go back to this. I set the number. Don't do it automatically. Get him. This place is the best one to buy from. Oh, there we go. So I do this, I click on that, and then they're going to go get it. I think I might have just auto-bought, though. I'm not sure. I mean, let's see, like, if by adjusting that slider, am I sending people out to go acquire that, and then they're just haggling deals, and then eventually it'll get there? Or do I still need to pick, like, which city? I'll tell you what, I don't see anybody coming with lumber. At all. I see it all going to this place. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm just going to be like, haggle it up. We got it. Congratulations, you finished the second part of the tutorial. I think I have the perfect little task for you. Something small to get you started. Meet me in the next map when you're ready to get started on your first proper job. Alright, let's try this third and final tutorial. Welcome back, my dear subject. Welcome to your first real job. Isn't this place lovely? Trees, mountains, and by the scent of the salt on the air. The ocean must be nearby. Do you know what would make this place even more beautiful if it were economically productive? Today, your goal is to build up a basic economy with all the resources which the peasant inhabitant class needs. Potatoes, wood, fish, and wool. I've built a research center and a provisioner to speed things up a bit. Let's get building. Alright. There are no cities, so we're going to have to start from scratch. You know how this goes. Start with 2 cities, one which produces potatoes and one for wood. Okay, so we're going to pause the game and scout out some locations and get this all set. Alrighty, so we can use the wiki button to learn more about the basics. And we've got our castle keep, so we're going to go here and we're going to just build a city center. And this one, you know, it doesn't seem to matter where you build it. I'm going to put it right over here. And we're going to connect this with the road. But I'm going to say what I'd like would be a lumberjack here. And a lumberjack here. And peasant homes here. And here. Excellent. And then we'll build another city yonder. And we will build potato farm here and here, and peasant home here and here, and we will connect with a road. And I'm going to unpause the game. Let's see here. So we need to produce potatoes and wool. That's the first portion. Or potatoes and wood. And then we also want to... Yeah, that's all we can do. Okay, there we go. We've got 2 cities. And we need to build 2 potato farms and 2 lumberjacks. And we've got that going. Now, it is interesting to think, like, what, can they only build 1 tile at a time? Or no, it looks like they're all working. And do you have infinite workers, and what... Maybe they just, each tile just starts building on its own, like, when it's time. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Good. Now, a happy population wants more than just the very basics. They also want some luxuries. I, for example, cannot imagine life without my solid gold and mother-of-pearl jacuzzi. It's these simple pleasures that keep you going after a hard day's work. Indeed. In the case of the peasants, their luxury resources are fish and wool. You'll need to build 2 new cities, 1 for sheep farms and 1 for fisheries. So it has kind of like an anno component. Sheep farms can be built on any green fertile soil tiles. Fisheries must be built on fishing ground tiles. Don't forget that these new buildings will need to be researched at your castle. Firstly, send your knight and go scout. I'll highlight a tile for you to show where the shoreline is. Okay. Alright. So, pause the game. I need to scout the shoreline. So, I'm going to select... there's my castle keep. And... Provisioner Research Center. No, we have that. I need to click on, what, this? Okay. Hopefully they'll go get that. Let's just scout. I probably should have been scouting earlier, but there you go. It's happening. Now he's scouting everything over here. That's pretty good. Oh, he can't scout anymore. He can only do 6 at a time. And then he has to, like, get provisions again. Right. So I'll set that, but... we still can't collect it. We learned about fish, but we're not quite ready yet. Okay. So we're doing a good job. He's got to go back. In the meantime... Oh, derp. I need to research. Oh, no, I don't. Well, maybe I needed the sawmill first. That was my fault. I should have had that. Okay. It's alright. We're gonna be fine. And so our guy is coming over here, and he's going to scout everything in this area. And we need to build a... well, we built the lumberjack, but we need to build a sawmill. Oh. Oh, no, I guess I'm not done researching it. Okay. Excellent. There we go. Let's go to research and let's get fish. Perfect. So I really like the automation of the scout in this. I like how I set this area, but the scout kind of goes around and does its thing, using up all of its, you know, available scouting. And it does it pretty equally from this point. It's like, okay, now I'm going to come over here. We're almost actually done. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it down here. Move my scouting area. We're just going to go ahead and preemptively build a city center over by these fish. And then the peasants can build a fishery here and a fishery here. And then we're going to need some places for them to live here and here. And then we're going to need roads that connect this like that. Excellent. And then we go to research, and I need the sheep farm. I'm going to build a basic city center right here. You can see the fish are coming in. Okay, and then we're almost done researching it. There we go. And we will connect with road like that. We don't have any wool. I know you don't. It's going to take us a moment. Let's go ahead and do some research. Let me get... let's research that upgrade there. Great. Congratulations. You now have an economy with the basic luxury resources for the peasants. That was actually all I had planned for today, but it's so nice here that there is all this lovely trade going on. I've decided that this would be a perfect place for me to build a holiday retreat. You know the type, a little tower where I can put my feet up and look out over my domain, watching all those people out there toiling in the dirt. What could I say? You've got to have your little hobbies. You don't mind doing a little overtime, do you? Great. For the tower, you're going to need a few extra resources, so don't forget to do some more research. I know they'll probably... Can you queue up research? Let's find out. Maybe they already finished it. The quarry, most probably we're going to need. So anyway, hopefully we're doing that. Yeah. So we also need grain. We'll start the project there. Whoops. Okay. I can only build one more city center, which is vaguely alarming. Oh, where can the quarry go? Oh, it can only go on this? Uh-oh. Okay, well... I guess I already have that. I thought it could be by this mountain. Well, now I feel really embarrassed. Wood is missing, huh? So then let's go for basics and just peasants, and we can build more lumberjacks. Sure. Oh, this needs stone before we can build the wheat. So I made a mistake. I think I must have built a house here or something. What is this? Oh, you can't build between two cities. Darn. Yeah, the road is what's killing it. Maybe. Well, they're loading up everything that they have. You know what? I'm not scouting. Where is my scout? Oh, he's doing stuff. I wonder if I, like, demolish. I don't know how to... Even if I demolish the road, I can't build there. Planks are missing, huh? Fine, I've got that. So all I really need at this point would be to acquire the rest of the grain for the tower and some more stone. And, you know, we're doing that just fine. Our population is completely reasonable. Can I upgrade this town at all? No, they're already upgraded. I think they're waiting on planks. Oh, cool. Here's another place to build stone. Oh, but I'd need another city center, and I can't build another one because I built this for my wheat in the future. I gotcha. Everyone, I think this is a great first look at Let Them Trade. We've done the tutorials, and look at what a beautiful game it is on the tabletop here. It's such an interesting looking, you know, thing coming to life where it's a bit of Civilization, a bit of Anno, and I'd love to know what you feel about this game in the demo stage. I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can check out the Steam page and check this game out. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Take care.